So just a couple more minutes, and then we're going to start the stream. Let's see how far we get in the next dungeon that lies beneath the cathedral or the church, the temple of Barovia. Hey Burrito Badger, how are you doing? I'm melting down here as at the moment it doesn't seem to cool down at nights, except yesterday with like the thunderstorm and rain, but today it's quite warmish, hotish. Ooh, you're on vacation, nice. No, it's still home. It's not just hell. And I mean, like, summer is more than just August. August is always has like a couple of weeks that are quite unbearable hot, but what can you do? Everybody is talking about the weather, but nobody changes it. So the bad thing about like this whole heat thing, which always comes up, of course, is the thing that cold is easier to handle as you simply like wear different stuff, but with heat you just can't get rid of more clothes than you have. And to be honest, like, as long as I don't leave home most of the time, I'm simply hardly naked at home. But of course, in Twitch streams, this is not possible. This would be against the good morals. So let's get ready for some old-fashioned dungeon crawling. I think yeah, looks good. Looks good, looks like the right safe game. To summarize a bit like what we did so far. These two girls, like this paladin and this thief, halfling thief, Barnaba and Rose, are actually coming from a classical fantasy world where their ruler, or like their lord, was assassinated. They were running behind the assassin and got into a mist, like a magical fog thingy, and ended up in Ravenloft, where they are now. And here in Ravenloft, they already got to know Count Strahd, which is a bit he is Dracula, but different. And so now the big question is like, how can you get back from Ravenloft to your normal home? And the answer of this game is mainly like fight your way through different dungeons, and in the end you will make it. So okay, and I think this is now our third dungeon. We are underneath a church temple thing, and we already met a couple of zombies. Okay, let's check whether we can lockpick this door, which doesn't seem to work. Ah, a classic in this game. Quite often the mechanisms are not directly at the door, but next to it. And so... and you can close it from the other side. This is very realistic. I approve. So this looks like a storage room, but with not too much further value than that. It sounds as if there's some dangerous creatures close, and it seems like one zombie is coming to us, but he doesn't survive very long. Even as an undead, you should be afraid of being killed a second time. You see, it's very, very strategical fighting system. We should load once more. Because like what we already learned in this Let's Play, I mean like this is I think the 5th stream, is don't get anyone killed. Because this is the worst thing that can happen here, and it's quite hard to revive people. Because for this you would need a cleric. And we had a cleric, but this cleric disappeared in the end of the second dungeon. Like, plot-wise. And so we're here again without a cleric, and so we will have a hard time if we lose some of our companions. The good thing is, as long as there are no monsters nearby, it's quite easy and so on to just rest your group a bit, and then you're healed again. Again. It's always our thief or rogue that is not surviving. But maybe it's also just me not being careful enough. So, okay. Let's do this a bit slower. Okay, number 1. Number 2. So then we can rest once. And then for sure we should save. Let's go for a save in the save game. Another save game. So we open the door. And maybe we just use some more magic. Which is actually quite effective. It's not very handy to use it. Because you have to go into like this extra menu instead of the normal just click in the middle of the screen to kill or to attack whatever is there. Okay, there is a key. Keys are important. Also in this stream I won't I won't stop moaning. I won't stop moaning. Yeah, I won't stop moaning about my troubles with the with the inventory and the general way how this game deals with equipment and stuff, because you see the inventory is much too small and you don't have any chance to collect everything and then sell it anywhere, because at least I haven't found any merchant yet. And so for the moment, I would say there is none. Which is completely against my... Oh yeah, a chest is good. Which is completely against my instinct as a collector. So okay, let's... What is this? A white robe. Yeah, this looks much better than the blue robe. I think the stats are the same, but it looks better. Sometimes it's only style, you know. Okay, let's get this small sack pouch thingy out. See what's in there. Ooh, a ring of protection. This is good. It's the first ring that I found. This is great. By the way, welcome to 3 viewers at the moment. This is amazing for like quite a late quite a late stream. And on the other hand, of course, like a super old game with not so much of a big fan base. So thanks a lot that you're here adventuring in dungeon crawling with me and keeping up with my constant moaning about let's say gameplay weaknesses that are sometimes present in this game. No, this is okay. There is the other short sword. This is important that I shouldn't lose it, because normally Rose Bouquet is using 2 swords. So what else should I pack somewhere? Maybe this the composite bow I can't put in there, but this sword I can put in there. Then let's put the adamant chainmail in there and this thing. So perfect. So we have some room back that we actually can consider to get some of the stuff that we will find in this dungeon. My favorite feature of this game actually is the automatic automap. This was great English, Simon. This was great English. Because like instead of that you have something, and my favorite feature of the automap is that I can actually like write on it. So it's very important for me to keep an overview about everything. And otherwise I would just get lost because of orientation weaknesses. So what we also could do is turn undead. But the bad thing about like having spell books open on both sides is that I have no idea whether I get a lot of damage or not. So, ooh, we're even on four viewers. Thanks a lot. It's great that you're there. I hope you have a bit of fun with this old game, but in terms of atmosphere, it's such a great setting. Somewhere I read as a summary of what Ravenloft is about as a setting, something like, imagine all the arch enemies, you know, like from classic literature, like Count Dracula and so on, and put them on one realm that is divided into different parts, and every arch enemy has like a small piece of land just for him or herself. This is Ravenloft. And it's actually quite true. Like, it's good. It's a good summary of what's happening here. Like, for sure, like the most well-known arch enemy is in here, Count Strahd. That's also in the title of Strahd's Possession, which is, yeah, one, like, he is a big vampire. He is exactly Count Dracula. So let's hope that we manage all these zombies. By the way, like, it might look as if I'm very focused on the gameplay. Actually, it's not that hard. Like, sometimes I have to focus a bit to not lose completely orientation. But for this we have the auto map, so that's not that hard. And besides, like the battling is mainly clicking, and this is something where I don't need a lot of focus for. So, dear chat, if you wanna chat a bit, if you wanna talk about something while we're playing this, feel free to just like put something in the chat and we can discuss a bit some stuff, like whether there are any cooler campaign settings within AD&D or cooler role-playing worlds than Ravenloft. But of course, you don't have to. Just hanging out and enjoying the atmosphere is fine as well. So, can we open this door? We found this key, so maybe we can try it. But as I said before... Ah! I shouldn't forget about the Ring of Protection. I actually don't exactly know how it is used. Ah, this is where you have to put it. And as Rose Bouquet is, although she has a better armor than Gloriana, for example, the one who dies mostly, we give her the Ring of Protection so that she gets a bit better armor. Okay. Do we see any secret mechanism or something to open these doors? Whoever like has seen the streams up until here knows, like, this is the oldest problem that I have with this game, that I sometimes simply don't know how to open doors. It got better within the streams, but still very regularly I'm standing in front of a door and think, huh? Oh, did I just... What did I do? Ah. I think I dropped the key, which is not a good thing, I guess. Okay, we will try also to lockpick this door and see whether we can do that. Did I just put down the lockpicking set now? Yes. Okay, but on the other hand, there were a couple of these kind of switches somewhere. I just don't remember whether it was in this room or in the next room. I think it was in the next room, which is temporarily like the last room. But maybe also not. So, okay, this one isn't opened yet, so let's open it and check it out. We still can come back to the other ones, because I guess it would be good to also explore the two rooms that we haven't there yet. Okay, I think this is a lock. that we need the key for, but we won't go directly. Now I have a bit the thing that I would like to find out how to get into these two rooms. Do I miss something? Yeah, I think I missed something there. No. So there is also not a switch or anything. Okay. Please, dear viewers, if you see anything that looks as if it could help with opening these doors, just tell me. But at the moment I struggle quite a bit. But maybe it's really just like also in one of the other rooms that there are switches that... These are for the doors, right? Doors, 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 doors. On this side is no switch. Okay. Let's write this down. How to open these doors. So that we don't forget this part. And then let's go here and use the key. This feels like progress. This is good. And let's see what's in here. There's a skeleton. Skeletons we already like met a lot in different dungeons, so not a very hard boss, to be honest. Normally. Maybe these are stronger skeletons. Nobody knows never. But, okay. Do I miss anything? Or is it simply like a room that is not very interesting? For this, that there was a lock that you had to open this. That's a bit underwhelming. But maybe this is something like the jail of this temple. You could ask now, hey, why does a temple pick up paladin holy symbol? Okay, like it's not the first. Like we have cleric holy symbols, we have paladin holy symbols. I just have no idea how to use them properly. Two-handed sword we can take with us. A plate mail is exactly what we have at the moment. We could give Tatian a plate mail as well. Sorry. Which looks quite okay. What I would like to do now is, as we found like this paladin holy symbol, to quickly change over into the manual of the game. Sorry. As this is like a game from the good old times when manuals actually were still written instead of like long tutorials, and were actually books. Like I think this whole manual has around like 100 pages or something. So maybe we find something in there about holy symbols. Creating strong characters, priest, mage spells. Bestiary we also don't need. Maybe let's just look in here for holy symbol. Spellcasting. After praying 4, or memorizing spells and then resting. The mages and priests in your party are ready for battle. Point the cursor to the mage's spellbook or the priest's holy symbol and left click to display a menu of level 1 spell ready for immediate use. Spellcast. A mage has a golden spellbook displayed centered above his blah blah blah. Yeah, we know. For a priest, golden plum 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 plum. Does this mean if we have a paladin's... Maybe I should read this to an end. So is this holy symbol simply something like a spellbook? When you click on memorize the spell screen. Point the cursor to the mage's spellbook or the... Okay, but this is like, I think, not the thing that I was thinking of. I think this is just like in the user... Yeah, this is just in the user identity, like in the user interface. This is the word that I was looking for. Paladin heal, right or left click on an in-hand holy symbol, click on the first level spell button, then click on lay on hands ability. The paladin then heals for the appropriate number of points. Was once worn by the high priest of Camp. Okay, there's about the holy symbol of Ravenkind. Okay. No idea. No idea. I don't feel very smarter now. Maybe if one of you played this game in the past and can answer me how to use or what exactly are holy symbols for, this would be of a great help. But for sure I will take it with me, because maybe I find out what it is really for. Another leather armor we don't need. So okay, then let's go on exploring, go on adventuring. So okay, on this side again. Okay, but let's first go on this side where we need the key over and over again. There's another room with one skeleton. 2 skeletons. 3 skeletons. Well, as we... actually. Cool. Cool. Tatian already went one level up. She's still a bit in the back. With level 5 instead of level 7 and 8. But, yeah. We can't really speed it up that she gets experience. Except by actually fighting fights and doing quests, and this is what we're doing anyway. So, okay. Another small cell without anything in there. Guards! Now we get a bit of an explanation what these chambers are. Guards chambers, that's what we have here. Yes, temples often hire a few mercenaries for protection. What's different here is that none have occupied these quarters for many years. So the last one with where we need the key, I guess, for the moment. So come on, skeletons. Turn on that. Didn't work. Ooh, okay. Another chest. We have a bit of weight problem generally. A long sword and a chainmail. Cool. What we are going to put in this box is some light stuff, like cleric scrolls. And no, this one we still need. Scrolls, these letters. This keys from another dungeon. So we check. Okay, this is still okay. So there's a shield, but we don't need a shield. We'll just leave it there? No. Yes, we. Okay. There is also. Oh, okay. It was not the last story where we needed the key. So, but before that, let's quick rest because we've seen Rose Bouquet, our thief, didn't have a lot of health left. And this is in such a dangerous dungeon, never a good idea. As we all know as experienced adventurers. So, okay. There are some... So, let's stand here, wait for the skeletons to arrive. To spice it up a bit, we can also use some magic. Did it just work that the magic missile killed both skeletons at once? Wow. This is quite powerful magic. Great. So this obviously like is the storage of these guards, of these guards that have been here. There are some blades or like some swords, but I don't need long swords. I need especially like cool stuff. Bronze plate helm. I have one already. It's not cooler. So there is nothing. What do we have here? A bronze plate mail. I don't know, is a bronze plate mail cooler than a normal plate mail? No. So we put this away. And go out again. Okay, there is another door on this side. One which is not locked with the key. So let's check out what we'll find here. There is another door. There is another door. Okay, there is a mechanism to open this door. Oi. Oi, 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 oi. Good. Oh no, not good. Good. So, let's get a bit out of sight to rest a bit. And then go for the last zombie. I actually really changed my mind a lot about this whole thing of magic. I still won't go for more than one mage in a group because like jumping over from one spellbook to the other I guess is a bit a pain in the ass. But generally it's quite cool the way it is. So let's check out this parchment fragment. Curious, it looks as if it is a bit of parchment, torn from a book perhaps. There's writing upon it, but without the rest of the pieces, I doubt any sense can be made of it. Okay. So we need some more parchment pieces to bring this together, it seems. And anyway, like what we are really looking for in this dungeon, in this cellar, basement, whatever, as far as I understood it, is a page from a book. Like the usual thing, powerful magic and so on. Okay, so here we have some more doors, some more zombies. Ah shit, I forgot to give Barnaba Jaspers her second short sword in her handbag. This is what we should do now. Quick save. So let's... Okay, this looks a bit like a library or some sort of this, so quite some books in the shelves. But of course this is also just like... This is just design and background. This is nothing where we can take stuff. Which is good, because if we could take stuff, I would have an inventory problem very, very soon again. Okay, but seems nothing to be nothing interesting in here. Okay, then let's check out the other side here. Potion of healing. Potion of healing. Another potion of healing. This is stuff that is at least useful, although I don't use it enough. But it's good to have it. Okay. So let's go over here. Let's check out this room. Let's kill this zombie. So the magic missile did his job, or its job. So, is there something to interact with? No. Just another room, it seems. Now let's go for one magic missile. Okay, and then we are in a room with not a lot of interesting stuff. So, okay, so I guess we explored everything here. Was cool, but not so much interesting stuff. Here we still don't know, but this means we have to go to the left, then to the left, then to the left to get back to other unexplored stuff. Ah, no, we shouldn't get in there. This is our direction, right? Yep. We're back on 4 viewers. Welcome. Cool that you're here right in the chat so we can chat a bit like next to it. Or otherwise just enjoy this gothic horror dungeon that we are encountering and exploring at the moment. We are under a temple in Ravenloft. Temple, church kind of thing in Ravenloft. So like the best basic to fight some zombies and find important magical stuff that we need to get back sooner or later from this realm. Okay, so let's check out what is in this almost hidden. Ah. But this is not like the beginning, right? This is... I already forgot where we originally came from. So for sure we ride downstairs and check it out once. Ah, no, maybe this is the beginning. Like maybe this was the entrance. Yeah, this is the entrance. Okay. So it's a bit weird that it was not... Ah, on the other hand, it makes sense. It makes sense as I haven't looked back that it was not mapped properly. Okay, so we're back on the start where we started this stream. So let's check out all the other doors that are here and see what else. What I'm quite impressed with is like the size of the dungeons that they built here. I mean, of course, as the dungeons are the main gameplay surrounding, or one of the main gameplay elements, it makes sense to put a lot of work in them and have them like of a proper size. Van Richten's Tale of Strahd. Okay, this looks like something we should have a look in. And there's a maze, but the maze is not that interesting for us. So let's check out this book and see whether we get more hints in there. Let history record that so many died in the treachery of that fateful day that we have no witness beyond the words of our Lord Strahd as to what truly happened. And none more is required. On the day of the wedding between our Lord's brother Sergei and the woman Tatiana, the blade of a Balverzi assassin was driven into Sergei's heart. Though it is recorded that Strahd did all that was possible to comfort Tatiana, investing his whole soul and being in the effort, the loss of her betrothed proved more than she could bear. Seeking to join Sergei in the world beyond, Tatiana leapt from the overlook of Castle Ravenloft in a fit of grief. On the same day, a full and bloody struggle for power erupted within the castle, the true agents of treachery revealing themselves as they made their attempt to bring our Lord down to ignominious defeat. Okay, this is a word that I don't know, but I have an idea what it could mean. Ignominious defeat. They failed. Since that rueful day, Strahd van Zarovich has ruled in silence, wielding uncontested power and justice from Castle Ravenloft. To say otherwise is treason. Okay, so there is a bit of a dramatic backstory of our all-ruler Lord Strahd van Zarovich. So, okay, let's go on with the exploration. Okay, one zombie to kill. Okay, there are two more. Okay, there is one more. No, let's kill him also with a magic missile. Okay, there's only candle stands. I don't know, a well or something. That's okay. So, another ritual room or something like this. And there is some stuff laying on the ground. A cleric's holy symbol, still I don't know what holy symbols are really for. A key ring. Ooh, that's good. Yes, it does work in that way. Okay, cool. So now we have to find out, like, now we have to do a bit more of tidying up our inventory. So let's give these two things over there. No. Leave this here. And as this is a key from this dungeon, we'll leave this out. But this is good. This is good to have a key ring. That's a very good improvement. I'm generally like a big fan of containers for everything if you have such a limited space. On the other hand, like what really gets yeah, maybe I should do something about this. Like there's always here like this small scale that shows you whether people are lifting too heavy and so on. Or like are carrying too much. Fireballs. So maybe we just like put stuff away that we don't need. So a composite bow, we will never use a normal one, and as I have the feeling that we can't sell anything, we should just put it away. One battle axe and one halberd, maybe for the future we stay with it. A mace, a dagger, okay. So to have like one kind of each weapon, it's a bit like on the Arkanoa, but this seems okay to me, like to have one kind of every weapon. So what else do we have here? This chest is fine. This chest is quite heavy. We don't need another shield. We don't need this helmet thingy. Oh, look, that this heavy lifting even has an effect on the armor class. And this is something we should do something about. Weight 16, weight 56. Okay, maybe we have to get rid of some of this stuff. Weight 7. Okay. My like it destroys me, but we put away the halberd. Okay, that's fine for the moment, right? Yes. Enough of inventory management for the moment. Let's go on explore this dungeon, because this is what we are here for. So, okay. There is a big table in the middle of this room. Another peacock statue. Obviously, like this, whatever goddess this, or god or goddess this temple is for, it seems this religion has something for peacocks. So, okay. We learned something. Sometimes it's this kind of pattern in the wall that is actually the switch for such a door. Ooh, my dashboard just tells me we are on 5 viewers. This is amazing. Thanks so much for joining in and being on this adventure with me. This makes me very, very happy. Thanks so much for that. If you feel like it, please write in the chat so we can talk a bit while I'm killing zombies. It's not such an complicated thing to do in this game. It's mainly clicking. There is not a lot of strategical thinking that I have to do. So I would be capable of talking a bit while exploring and killing zombies. To be honest, I feel a bit triggered by this door and like the mechanism to open this door, to actually go once back to these 2 doors earlier in this stream that I wasn't able to find out how to open, and just check once again whether there is this kind of pattern next to it, and maybe there's a possibility to open the door in that way. Not that I haven't tried it yet, but sometimes you just misclick 1 pixel too far to the left, and then you don't manage to open something. And I think this is what I'm going to do now. Is going back to this place. I called it how to open these doors. So how do I get there? I have to go back to this door and to the right. Oh, is this door not open? This is strange. I think till the end of this game, there will be parts of this game that I simply don't understand at all. Okay. So, okay, next door to the right. Passing the peacock statues. In golden, you can buy them now in the shop. No, of course not. This would be ridiculous merchandise. So, okay. Here we are once more. And in my understanding would be this part of this wall where you would find a mechanism to open this, but it doesn't work. Let's check on the other side. And it doesn't work. Generally, I think it's quite a good idea, and it's cool to have secret switches to open things. The problem is just if it doesn't look any special, if it's just like a normal part of the pattern of walls, then it gets a bit difficult to generally have like look out for this kind of detail. Okay, so let's go back. So yeah, this is the right way. This door is a bit strange. It's a bit like these doors on Spaceship Enterprise and so on that open when you come, but always in the wrong moment. So actually it's not like the Raumschiff Enterprise things. I'm not pretty sure what effect this had to pull this switch. Well, we might find it somewhere, or maybe not. So I guess here we need another time the gold church key. And maybe we should have rested before to be safe against this zombies, because it's a lot of them. But sometimes one magic missile kills 2 of them, so then it's fair again. So I'm really becoming a big fan of Gloriana and her ability to magic missile. So what I don't think that the gameplay is so sensible is a bit that it doesn't tell you at all whether your characters are improving or like getting higher levels. It would be quite good, especially like for magic user, to actually know when they improve one level, because it has like a direct influence on how many spells they can memorize. Okay, the second parchment fragment. Let's have a look at this. Curious, it looks as if it is a bit of parchment, torn from a book perhaps. There's writing upon it, but without the rest of the pieces, I doubt any sense can be made of it. Okay, but we're on the right track, as this is already the second piece. But I guess pieces is more than 2. So for sure there will be a third one. Otherwise, I would hope that something would happen from the game side. Otherwise, I will get a bit desperate in like trying to find out how to actually combine these parchment pieces. Okay, here we are. Here are doors. But it seems like doors that I can't open. I tell you, doors are really my arch enemies in this game. Okay. So I'd say it's time for a quick toilet break. So see you in a minute. So I am back. Um, so okay, so let's check out. Okay, this door again is quite easy to open. I really like this magic missiles. It's so rewarding if you just have this one spell and then your enemies are just away. So I should rest before I like encounter the next zombies. And They're really bugging me, these doors that I can't make sense of directly. So let's try out whether we find a switch here, but this doesn't seem the case. What we also can try, hopefully, is to try to lockpick them. But the problem is a bit that there's of course no keyhole somewhere, no lock. So again here we can't. No. Okay, so maybe later on we will find a switch or something that will open them. But maybe not. It's also possible. So where we are here. Okay, we've been in there, so let's check out. I hate it. Okay, this is one of these doors that... Stupid me. Sorry. So, okay, I haven't seen this directly. So maybe I should just, like, also with the other doors, simply look a bit more around before I rage about it. On the other hand, raging is quite an entertaining way of spending time, so... Maybe I should start like making memes about my own streams. Like my arch enemies are doors and what they can do to me. Cleric Scroll of Flame Strike. Okay, cool. Cleric Scroll of Magical Stones. I don't have a cleric, so I'm not pretty sure whether I can do anything with them. Cleric Scroll of Bless. Cleric Scroll of Detect Magic. One thing that I would like to try out is whether we can put Cleric Scroll Bless in our Paladin's hand and whether she can actually like make it work. So let's check out the auto map. Did we explore everything beside these two doors and these two doors? Seems alright. I mean, like then, I guess I have to spend some more time on the doors that I'm missing. So, okay, there is nothing else. As I guess like the whole map is rectangularly. Might be that there are some secret rooms here, so we can check this out and try to find secret passages and stuff like this. But I think everything that is like an official door or an official part of this basement we found so far. So we have to check these doors and these doors. So can we do anything with these torches? Torch. No. everywhere there. Maybe we find the right spot to open something, but no, this time not. Can we do something with the peacock thingy? No. You see, this is a so-called marble peacock, in opposite to the golden peacock statues that we've already seen. The annoying thing to a certain part is really that I guess that I missed something, that I missed a hint or something, or maybe there is no hint at all. Like, this can also happen sometimes in here, which is a frustrating combination. Dear chat, do you have any idea how we could open these doors? With that lock? So one thing that we try now is that Gloriana learned Knock, which is the spell to magically open locks, but also no reaction on this spell. What an eternal annoyment. So, okay. Did I miss any switch somewhere? This, of course, always is possible. But I also still have no clue what happens when I change this switch. Okay, what we can try is if we just put this back, whether now the doors are open. But this would be like a weird riddle then, right? If you have to not press a button to get into the state that you want. Okay, maybe let's check out these rooms once more, because I can imagine that here there is some secret rooms or something, as there is simply some space that is not used. So in here, but there is also nothing interesting, nothing interesting, nothing interesting, no. Okay, this would be the wrong direction anyway. More interesting would be this direction, whether we can do anything to this wall or go into this wall. No. Okay, let's hang out up there once more and see. Keeping our eyes open, whether I didn't see any kind of switch or handle somewhere. Oh, this is just decoration. That this music at the moment is so powerful and actionful is a bit distracting. Okay, there is Can we do something with... Is this the only thing that actually burns of them? So, okay, here we are. Let's check out everything here once more. So there is a switch because there is a door. This makes sense. Ah. Aha. I've known that there have been some switches somewhere that I've seen but forgot. Is this like the... Yeah, no. Okay, one side. One side. That's the start. That's the beginning. That's amazing. There's another one. This opens here. What is this? A zombie lord. But this was not harder than killing a normal zombie. Okay, we have another parchment fragment. Curious, it looks as if it's a bit of a parchment torn from a book, perhaps. There's writing upon it, but without having all of them, it doesn't make sense. Good. But I guess then we still don't have all of them. I'm so proud of myself. Like, it's ridiculous. I know it's ridiculous. But these are the moments that make me so proud in this game. Okay, this means we can get this this caption away. What is still there? Ah, there is a special scroll. What is a special scroll? The scroll appears useless. Wait, perhaps the circumstances are not right. Given time, we may understand its use. Okay, this is for sure something that we should keep. A special scroll of remove curse. Good. So now I'm motivated again to start the fight against these two doors. We just have to find like the right switch somewhere. The question is just like where on the one hand, and on the other hand, are we looking for this kind of switches or another mechanism generally? So okay, we're in here. I'm actually like a bit in between two emotions at the moment. On the one hand, I'm a bit disappointed by this zombie lord, because the fight was so easy. On the other hand, I feel super happy that it was that easy and that we killed him so quick. Weird. So let's check out every single shelf whether we missed something. So we click everywhere. No, there is nothing. There is nothing as well. Great. I found something. I'm the best adventurer on Earth. Did it open both of them? Yeah, it did open both of the doors. And to be fair, this was not very unfairly hidden. It was just not a very big hint either. Neither. Trimia's catalog. So, okay, now we have again a bit of a problem with our inventory. Arrow of slay and on the other hand, I don't use arrows at all, so I can also just put the arrow of slay undead down. So let's check out. A wasted attempt. Trimia's tome shall reveal its worth only when all of the required items have been gathered. Perhaps a review of the list is in order. Okay, so this is obviously a thing that we will need later. But it's good that we have it. This was the... I think these were the instructions. So, 1 gem whose blush is deeper than the setting sun, a stone of red and fiery cut whose value outweighs a fortune in precious gold. If you would open the gates of Trimia's catalog. Okay, this is Trimia's catalog, and we need the other stuff to make it work. But it's super good that we already have Trimia's catalog. I'm very satisfied with that. So what do we have here? A special scroll of atonement. Ah, we can put this on the keyring, right? Yes. A special... Rod of Smiting. Looks also like a thing that we need. So, okay, let's put this two-handed sword away. So now we have a Rod of Smiting. Let's read once more what is all the stuff that we need. So 1 gem. We don't have this gem yet. A finely crafted elven piece into the encircling beauty of which have been worked the purest ore of white gold or platinum. Symbol of truth, honor, and religious devotion, but once stolen from its rightful owner, then set free from evil hands. Only then will this item... Okay, like this item we already found in the first... dungeon that we defeated. Okay, what I will do as first is, as I don't really know by using atonement, a priest removes the burden of unwilling and unknown deeds from the person who is subject of the atonement. This spell is especially useful when working to remove the pathological scourge of the werewolf. Okay. So, we have one special scroll of removing curse and one of atonement, which is, as far as I understood it, something very similar to removing a curse. So, I want to get a bit more space, so let's get away this quivers and put in here whatever. Holy symbols. We also only need one lockpick set, I guess. So, welcome. We're back on 4 viewers. This is amazing. Thanks so much for the interest and for being here. Please write in the chat so we can chat a bit. Or if you don't feel like it and you don't do it already, of course you're more than welcome to leave a follow or something. But what is with this parchment now? A wasted attempt. Okay, we know Trimia's catalog we need later, but it's important that we have it. Can we do anything with the parchment fragments? We have some of them. Oops. What did I do? Does any one of you have an idea how to combine the parchments in this game? I don't. So we can put the key on the ring. Can we also put this on the ring? No. Ivlis seal of entrance. I guess we also will never need anymore. This sling we just put away. Good. So, but with all these parchments, and with everything that we have now, I have the feeling we can't do anything in this dungeon anymore. But I'm not pretty sure how to make sense of the items that we found here. So let's get up again. And I think, if I remember correctly, then also up here there were, like in the temple church itself, there is still one door that I haven't managed to open. And we have a couple of things that maybe we can do like a couple of cases that maybe we can do something with the new stuff now. So we can talk once more to the mirror. I never thought to see such as this, not in a church. Spirit of the mirror, can you hear me?
See me, free me, yes. The mirror. Secret to the mirror.
Can you tell us the future or grant wishes? Are you that sort of spirit or no? Are you the spirit of this poor magic-bound priest? Yes, oh, see me, free me, yes, the book Secret to the Mirror. So we have a couple of different books now, right? Ah, that was too easy. Come on. I'm so stupid sometimes. Of course, we just have to put the parchment pieces in the book. Oh, but we're still missing one parchment piece, obviously. At dusk, at midnight, the mirrored sun. Okay. I feel super smart, but super stupid at the same time. So, but maybe, as there is still like this one door that I haven't opened here in the main floor of the old church, maybe behind this there is a last parchment part. Because, I mean, like, all the other parts have been behind doors. So here we are in front of a closed door again. So let's check out all the walls. Whether we find any switch, any trigger, any handle, anything. Hmm. Did I see something on that wall? Or was I imagining an odd imperfection of some sort? On which wall? I mean, like, it's super nice of the game that they're giving me clues now. Because obviously the game sees how much I'm struggling. But which wall are you talking about? So where is... She says it again right here. This imperfection? This imperfection? This is an imperfection. This is an imperfection. Or this, or this, or this, or this, or this. About which wall is she talking? Like she always says it here. Ah, there. Now I see it. So some skeletal bats. This is okay. It's not a hard fight. I'm gladly taking it. Ooh. So, okay, what do we have here? A potion of healing. A cleric scroll of raise dead. I actually also have to find out whether with cleric scrolls of raise dead also other characters can use it. But not right now. So there is one more potion of healing. Good, good, good. A maze. I don't care. A plate helm. I'm not pretty sure whether it really is an improvement. I think in terms of stats not so much, but it looks better, I would say. It looks okay, so we can't really differentiate between Barnaba and Tatyan anymore, but I guess that's fine. Okay, so this was only also a storage room kind of thing. Okay, but this is also important. There was also a special scroll. Special scrolls, I guess, are important. Because I think all these special scrolls are simply quest items. Rod of Smiting. Rod of Smiting. 4 to 11, 4 to 11. Can you use it as a weapon? I will check again in the manual whether it says anything of rod. Rod of... No. Okay, so we don't find anything out about the Rod of Smiting. Yeah, but you can't use it. Oops. Did I... Huh? What did I do? One to 10 and 3 to 18. No. I don't know. I don't know. But okay, this means that I guess we have to go down once more, because obviously there is somewhere another parchment piece in the temple and in the dungeon down there somewhere. Or we check out like the last bit that is here. There is nothing. Okay, then we go down once more and see whether we can find the last piece. And I think if we have the last piece, then we can do something about like the soul of this priest that is caught in this mirror. Okay, good. Let's check the auto map. Let's check where it could be. So, okay. I think I will put the stairs away. Okay, in here. I think we have to look mainly for hidden rooms now. We have to find stuff that is not that obvious. But maybe it's not here. I thought maybe in here there might be something. So we found one piece of parchment there. We found one piece of parchment there. Where did we find the third one? Here? Or somewhere else? Okay, let's check out this whole area once more. So left and then left again. I'm not pretty sure what is still like screaming here, but okay, it's none of my business, I guess. I think I killed everything that could scream in this area. So okay, here we already found our piece of parchment. Here we had all this guards stuff. Okay, let's check out every single cell once more. Although I'm not very much optimistic that it's somewhere there. It would feel a bit too easy. But still, if we're looking for one specific thing, we should simply search the whole dungeon instead of leaving out too many places. So, okay. Here there's a shield, but nothing. Okay. Cool. So let's check out this storage room. This would be like a hideous place to hide stuff. So, okay, no. Do you have any ideas, dear chat? Do you have any ideas where, like, this last piece of parchment could be? You've seen the auto map also quite often now, I guess. So maybe you have some ideas. I could imagine here, I could imagine here. I still don't know, like, what did happen here? Because there was this weird switch. This weird trigger. I don't know what it did. But as it's here, maybe it was about this room. So let's check out this room once more. So to the left here. To the right here. And then to the left. Okay, but there is nothing, it seems. Hmm. No. So then, let's check out this part. Is there anything that we can do here? Okay, let's go once more in this big roundish room here. And play around a bit with like this switch thing. See whether we find out what kind of mechanism we triggered there. And hopefully with it, where the hell is the last part. So okay. Okay, it doesn't have anything to do with this door. To be honest, I was like afraid for a bit of time that this dungeon might be too short for like a normal stream length. But obviously, like with this riddle that I haven't solved yet. So, okay. Did anything change anywhere? So, let's... Why is actually like over there the door closed on the auto map? Is it really closed? Yes, it is, but there's also not a very interesting room. I'm very, very sorry, dear audience. This has to be as frustrating for you as it is for me. If you're very, very much at watching the stream very actively, I guess it's quite. So, okay. Let's look around. See and try to remember everything that we see. Now, push this trigger, see whether anything changed. I mean, like, they don't put a trigger somewhere without a reason. This is not a kindergarten space. This is actually like a proper dungeon. Does this mean anything? Are we here now? Yeah. So there was the trigger, yeah. This is... I left this here. This was the sling that I left here. This annoys me. This annoys me quite a bit. Is there any way to do something here? There would be room for something like a small secret place as well. But I don't see how we could get in there. Normally in the year 2020 you would simply like now go to the internet and ask or like look for a walkthrough. But actually I think on the one hand I don't want to do it. On the other hand I think it's actually not that easy to find good walkthroughs for Ravenloft. Strahd's possession, not because there are no that they are like not because it's that old, because around this time of course there were also walkthroughs and even in the internet sometimes. But yeah, I think it's not popular enough to actually have walkthroughs in the internet. Okay, we check out this area also once more. Okay, no, there is also nothing. What the heck? What the heck? So there was nothing. The problem is a bit that I don't have any idea how I can effectively check what changes when we push this trigger. Still, actually, like in this corner, there would be potential to have like more rooms. So this is like how it looks normal. Is there anything different? Is anything different now? So, did anything change? No. No, 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 no. You mean like this room up here? With like this almost library thing? Or do you mean this one? This one. Okay, let's try it out. Let's see whether we find it. Oh, too far. The L shape. What? The very first one when we came down here. Like here. Ah, yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 There are random screams here everywhere. So, okay. Here. Let's see whether we find any clue. Hmm. Like you mean this room, right? Here. To find a way. Okay, but of course, like if we're talking about this part here, then of course, like there are two potential ways in. This like from this side or from this side. So maybe we just try to approach it from the other side and see whether we find a way in. So it should be around here, right? No, a bit further. I mean, I agree with you that there is a lot of screaming in this area. That could mean something. So, okay. Here we are. This is a part of the wall, right? No. It's here. Hmm. I mean, part of like what part of potential what they didn't use at all is something like classical shift some boxes somewhere riddles and stuff like this. They're really a lot about finding triggers. Hmm. Oh no. Wrong thing. I didn't want to get there. So, no. Hmm. Okay. I mean, what is special about this? No, it's not that special. Over there is also ivy on the ground. Has it something to do with statues that are standing here? No, doesn't seem so, or like at least no way of direct interaction with it. I'm not pretty sure, maybe. Yeah, I guess so too. The question is a bit like how to find out what it actually does. Why we just go there once more and activate it once more and see. So like now it's activated as I did it the first time when I came here. Actually, like one thought that I had is, as the trigger is here, that maybe something happens in here when we change it, but I couldn't find anything that happened here. Or is it about this part here? Hey Shroominger, how are you doing? This The question is a bit like whether the game designers put somewhere a strange hint to it, or whether it's really just like a big try and error story that we're getting here. So I guess this is like the better way. Okay, let's deactivate this once more and check out the library. The thing is, like, if I would stop the stream now, and it feels a bit like, hey, this is long enough, it would bug me so much when I go to bed. This whole thing of, hey, I'm not smart enough for this riddle. And I mean, like, I stood in front of a lot of doors that I didn't know how to open in this dungeon. But till now I have managed every single door. But not at the moment there is no door that I know of. I just know that there is this trigger that I don't know what it does. So, okay. So, yeah. Was something in this library? Was there anything that we got here? Because I don't think so, and I'm a bit puzzled by that. Don't know. I can't really imagine that this all is here for nothing. So let's try to click on a lot of things. No, nothing changed. I mean, what's also possible, but I guess this would be like super mean, is what if on purpose they only put out 3 of these pieces of parchment? No, they can't do that. This would be stupid. So, now I got lost completely. Actually, I don't think that like this trigger changes something on the complete other side of this whole dungeon. This would be weird. Completely weird. Because if they start doing that, like then it gets super random, I would say. So that's why let's look once more here. Let's have a look. There's a candle. One pool of water or something. There is a keyhole thing. So did this change anything? This looks still the same, I would say. The pools are still there. The peacock in gold is still there. You see me at the moment quite frustrated with this whole riddle. In here I can't imagine as well, because this was like the room where the riddle with this, like with the switch for these two doors has been. I'm actually getting close to this moment of, hey, maybe I try to Google it instead, but it would be such a surrender. I don't want this. But it has to change something. The question is just what? So this is how it looks now. Did it change anything? I mean, something happens there. Otherwise, they wouldn't do like this strange sound. But at least on the map, I don't see anything that changes. Am I blind? So No, nothing, 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 nothing. I'm really out of ideas. This is annoying me. I don't want to give up to such a stupid riddle. Okay, maybe let's try out this room and see whether we find an invisible wall or something here. Illusionary wall. No, not that. Next door. That's impossible. Impossible. No, here were also just like stuff. Ah, very good. Very good. Very good. I should go more to my instincts. One of these walls seems unusual. So there was an illusionary wall. Very good. What the heck? So this was like pure luck. It's pure luck that you go to the right, right thing, and that you have Gloriana, and to trigger this thing that she says, "Hey, there's something unusual about this wall." But I won't moan. I found it here. Okay, so this. Did I see something on that wall, or was I imagining it? An odd imperfection of thought. So. Ouch. So we pressed on this. There is another one. Are there more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Ooh. What the heck now? 5 hidden triggers. But at least like with a hint that Gloriana said, "Hey, there was an imperfection somewhere." And of course like a trap. But at least like this, it feels a bit that this part of the dungeon was really meant to be the last one. Because it's kind of... This is a private place, a personal chapel for the head priest of the church. Because it seems like more dangerous or a bit more difficult than the stuff beforehand. Okay. And there we have like the last parchment part. Let's have a look. Yes, 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 yes. At dusk, the cock crows. At midnight, the mirrored sun. Okay. And I think the obvious book is having no effect. If it's used closer to the mirror, we may see things take on different light. Perhaps even the liberation of the poor trapped soul. Yes, 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 yes. This is great. And I guess, like, we are going now to the mirror, where this crazy soul of the petrified priest is trapped in. Oh, there is another illusionary wall. A lot of illusionary walls here. Yeah, right direction, perfect. And then we see what happens. And hopefully we can liberate the poor one. And he can give us some informations or powerful items or whatever. Gives us a hint where to go next. This was surprising. I didn't expect this statue there. So. Okay, let's save underground action. So we go to this and use the book here. It destroys the mirror. I guess that's a good thing. So then let's go to the priest person. I'm so happy at the moment. You can't believe it. Like, I'm getting so tensed when I, for a certain time, can't manage to do this riddle proper, and then now it's done. It feels so good. It's good to see you mobile again, old priest. It takes the spirit. I take it the spirit in the mirror was yours?
It was me. Indeed it was. Whoever you are, thank you. But go now. I am weary and this is no longer holy ground. It has been corrupted by the evil of Count Strahd von Zarovich. He came upon us as might a madman. No mortal could have defiled my church so easily, or dealt such vile blows to holy men. As if we were thieves, or worse.
We've seen the bones of another within your church. Was this the intruder who cursed you, or perhaps another of your flock?
A devoted young man slain by Strahd the night my spirit was cast into the mirror. If only the vigor of life could be returned to his loyal bones, I'm certain he would work to bring the Count to justice. I myself am too weary from the ordeal, but I believe no mere spell can raise his dead bones. A resurrection is necessary. He was my novitiate.
Okay, a resurrection is necessary. Good. And we had thought to venture into the cemetery besides your church, but we were unable to pass its mighty gate. Is there a key?
There is a key. Giving it to you is the only reward a poor priest can provide for the gift of his spirit.
Perfect.
He would
So, perfect. I will quickly write down. I'm not pretty sure whether it's necessary, but a resurrection of bones in church. But I might take it as an almost quest for the future. At this point, thanks for watching and adventuring with me, keeping up with me. Yeah. Don't know what to say. For viewers over time, this is quite great. Thanks a lot for such an old game. A lot of love to you as a viewers. Next, I'm not pretty sure when I will next time stream Ravenloft, but for sure there will be one day next week where I will go on with this adventure, because at least for me it's a lot of fun, this dungeon crawling thing. It's actually more fun than I expected it to be, and at the moment I'm really motivated to play this game, and maybe also the sequel of it, and another one that is made similarly. Yeah, So thanks. So if you're not if you're not following yet, I would be super happy if you would follow me, or if you're looking watching the VOD at the moment, the same. I'm would be super happy with more follows. Then I'd say I wish you a good night. Tomorrow I will do a German stream of a German classic roleplay game, Gothic, for 8